Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday and part 2 of our look at Soul Hackers 2. The goal of this series is to see how suitable it is to stream a game from the cloud. And with Soul Hackers 2, it wasn't looking good until we unlocked manual saves. So we had been relying on the autosave. And you can see the last autosave was 2142, but the manual save 2154. So we unlocked manual saves and the game didn't autosave at that point. So for me, it's going to be interesting to see how frequently we're allowed to autosave. Manual save. This is good. Story so far. So there's a little recap of what we did last episode. And the load is fast. So this is a base PS4 model. It's been streamed to my Japanese launch PS4 model. So that was a quick load. Now, I don't always remember exactly what buttons do what at the start of these things, so yeah, I remember that camera being a little twitchy. Can we go in here? No. You can see the map on the right side.
Hey, Ringo. Be a bit of a waste to use demons solely for fighting, you know?
Oh.
So the autoplay remembers that it was turned on. That's good as well.
Yeah, recon. You can send them out to scout our surroundings. And if we get into a fight, you can just call them right back.
Oh. Then how about we give it a try?
Okay. Scouting with demons is a cool little move.
Summoning. I got it.
Seems like Demon Recon will be turned on automatically. So there are specific scout demons then, perhaps. Wait, your scout demons can be found around the map. They may introduce you to other demons. Hand over items. Okay. So talk to them when we see them as well. Oh, she was singing. Huh. So triangle. System. The save is still there. Alright. What I'd hoped was that save would be regularly available to us. So even if we have to wait 15 minutes to get it, once we get it, hopefully it's going to be available a lot. Oh, there's another scout. Huh. Okay. Pay them for that, sure. Guessing they're going to be different requirements. Perhaps they're not all going to want money.
Let's do this.
So we can equip them. Equip demons that fit best to your tactics and situations. So something we're going to need to keep changing. So let's go to the summoner menu and do that. So summon up. Thing is, accessory, demon. So who's the poltergeist? Like, it'd be nice to see them. Maybe we give him the beast, but I guess we can equip one. Okay. Actually, while I'm here, I wonder if I can change that camera. Just slow that camera down just a tad. Okay. That is so much more manageable. Oh, that's handy. So the demons can also help heal us. Cool. Aha. It's the same thing again, though, isn't it? I mean, the same song. It's already in just 3 interactions. The creature's repeated itself twice. Haha. So remember, if we attack it, we get a little bonus to start the battle.
Let's go all out. Too slow.
Like that, okay?
Watch out for the new enemy.
Good
Skills.
plan.
Attack.
Let's stay cautious. They're going down. Let's go.
Eat whole. Drains the target's health. Sure, let's go for that look. Because that's using the beast. Oh, it heals us. Nice.
Oh, over already?
Music's still cool. So, can we save? Whoops. Save is still on open. I should have checked, but there was one of these games I've played. We unlocked the save and it was still locked. Sonic Frontiers. It took 15 minutes to unlock save, and then we couldn't save in certain areas. Like if there was an enemy on screen, we couldn't save. If we were in a puzzle, we couldn't save. So that's what I want to check. Next time, if we can find an enemy on screen. There's one there. That's the pixie, isn't it? Oh no. We are fighting the camera a little bit here. She's trying not to be helpful, even though she is. Or she's not trying to sound enthusiastic about it. Well, I heard that. What's that? It's our poltergeist friend.
Awesome!
It is teamwork. It is interesting. He gives us another reason. So, I think it's just seen us. The music started. Can we save? Alright. So it's not a limited save that I mentioned Sonic Frontiers had. Like, in Sonic Frontiers, when an enemy saw us, you could not save. I don't think you could save in near an enemy either, if I remember. There was another game where you had to wait like 50 minutes. Actually, there might have been an hour before we got that save point. Alright. So, back.
Didn't expect this.
Oh, damn, they ambushed.
How about this?
So one of the reasons why I'm so focused on the save system is that PlayStation Plus cloud streaming service,
Pump systems online.
for all it's
Alright.
good, it has
Give him hell, Ringo. That might be dangerous, Ringo.
Accessing data. Thunder!
it has a weakness in that you only
Well
get
done, Ringo. Let me
a
see.
20-second warning before you kicked off the service. So if we get in the top right a warning or a countdown, we need to be able to save as quickly as we can. The autosaves aren't bad here, but they're not perfect, and it looks like the manual save is going to be all we need.
Time to kick it off.
Here we go.
So slight recovery for an ally, electricity damage, physical attack, but we see that bottom right, fast battle. I wonder if it's just going to auto do it. I'm going to hit fast battle. Okay, now you can see her body movements. She's going quicker, and now she's slowed, so that's what that is.
What's our next move? With this power,
You know what to do.
I'll try and do you proud.
So I just hit assist. It looks like that could be the autoplay mode.
Careful. We don't know how this will go.
I don't know.
Fight, you got it.
The tutorial's been pretty good, but not up to this point. It seems like it wants us, or it wants to tell us stuff when we unlock it or stumble upon it. Like, I want to hit touch to see what Zan is. But hey, it's nice that the save function is as generous as it is. It makes this a good fit for cloud streaming. Well, not yet, because we've got this guy here. Healing, alright. Laters. Alright, let's check out this mysterious thing here. That's nice. Game's giving us a hint. Hey, save, essentially. That's what that is saying. It's an old trick, but it's very effective. Right, now let's go. And that spinny thing on the bottom right is the autosave.
Found Melody yet? Wait, Arrow? But how? No time for small fry. Let's push on through.
I'm guessing that's not small fry. So which one of these do we focus on?
Let's roll.
Let's stay cautious.
We don't know. We don't know.
Let's stay cautious.
Let's try her.
Right on target.
Yes, it's weak. Okay.
I won't let anyone get okay.
What's Sand do? Weak force damage.
Careful.
Let's try
I
that.
don't know how this will
Don't
work.
get in my way. Like I overlooked that.
Oh, that's weak as well.
Too late for regrets now. Rush him! They're too scared.
I do like how the monsters seem to have like a bit of a black outline to them just to make them visually distinct. So I'm just gonna straight up attack. That should be enough.
No way to tell. No way.
Yep. And with her knocked down, her demon is also taken out of battle.
Nice.
I mean, look how small those stat bars are on the left side there.
Yes.
It's going to be... There's going to be like so much leveling up to this game, so many high levels. So they'll grow much more slowly and give gifts less often. Okay. So, she's now fully trained, this demon. The game is hinting that perhaps we should swap her out to put a new one in. Someone that we can level up. Okay. And because this demon here was an electric one, it looks like we got an electric gift. So, this game, there's almost like a training aspect to the demons. Not entirely Pokemon style, but it's
Cool.
yeah, so I think what we have to do is actually grind a little bit. We will have to not rush through the story, but take time growing the demons, getting gifts on them, changing abilities and stuff.
After this Milady person, but just who the heck is she?
I wonder if
Leave
we
us to
can
know.
focus on the story and not so much on that stuff, or if that stuff is kind of critical to progress in the game. We're not going to find out in this part. If you have played this and know, that'd be really interesting to have in the comments.
As a traitor.
And what about you? You must have some reason to protect her, hmm? You gonna tell me?
Well,
It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's keep moving.
Alright, let's equip all that stuff we just got. Well, let's first check out everything. We don't have any more accessories. Our Pixie's fully leveled up, as in they fully... there's a symbol next to them. There's a red symbol. So we can keep them, and we can slowly get them stronger, but we're not going to learn any more moves. So I'm going to put the Poltergeist in. Poltergeist is a little stronger. Mystique. So we may not be able to just fully equip them. Mystique affinities, D for electric, we've reached that. D. So we can equip it. Now do we have... Can we do the force for him? Yeah.
I trust your decision.
I'm going to keep Dormoth in, see what that's like leveling that one up, and plus we don't have anyone else to put in there. Looks like we do have leather gloves, but they're not going to do anything to his stats. We don't have any more clothes for him, but how about her? No. Alright then. And again, we can just save now. Can we sneak up on that?
Got us.
Damn, I think we hit it. Yeah, we didn't hit it first. Okay. Perhaps I'm underestimating the length of our sword.
No data. Freeze!
Well, we'll try it.
Too easy.
Yep.
That's an agent of Blitzman.
And he can use his skill, Eat Whole, to get his health back.
Here goes.
So I do like we got an attack that will do damage but also give us health back. I do like how at the start of this game it's not the very, very basics. You got some interesting attacks and demons already. So it's kind of engaging me. It's like, I want to keep going. I can't tell you how relieved I am that this actually has a save system.
That's so funny. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. So far, the video we've had streamed to us from the cloud. So yes, this is a video we're watching. There's been no breakup. Again, it's nice, it's telling us this stuff. I also think I might have set the difficulty to focus on the story, so it could be that with the story focus, we're getting a little bit of a heads up, hey, it's about to get more difficult.
Melody.
Looks like we need a change of plan.
She's gonna hack her soul as well.
Yo, man! Yo, Arrow's here. Except, you ain't no ghost.
Alright.
Am I tripping, man? My boys told me you were straight up dead. If they cut your mic, stay off the stage, man.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this clown. Who's he?
Yo, they call me Rock Soldier. On to the yes. It ain't hyperbole, cause I can kill on the beat. Representing the Phantom Society.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, what's that? Is that her soul?
That's it. That's the Covenant.
No way.
Whoa, whoa! Step off, homie. Phantom's gonna need all those covenants. Only way we can rain some hell down on the whole world. We're going live. Your boy RS, he's at the head of the pack. Proposers come at me and they don't come back. I drop that face like an earthquake. You throw hands with me, you made your last mistake. Let's go.
What one's he gonna have? Something cool, something new? Oh yeah.
Here we
I
go.
wonder how many demons there are in this game.
That swagger's not a front. He's tough.
Not exactly gonna say collect them all, but it would be really interesting. If there's only like 20 or 30, then it's not a huge amount of variety, but we're talking hundreds, 100, 200, 300. Then again, it's like that itch to collect, to train, to get all the skills. That'd be really interesting. Again, in the comments, let me know.
Or to lose. Yeah, good plan.
That's one way to go.
So if we attack him and defeat him, the demon gets destroyed.
relax
So I'm going to
the
attack on him with the ice. Assuming humans don't like ice.
On target.
Yeah.
Well done, Ringo. Okay.
Let's try Zan on him.
Don't know how to
Destroy
survive.
you!
2 weak attacks. Good, good.
Too late for regrets now.
So the Sabbath, we hit both of them.
Charge!
So what?
Okay, the horse
Got the skills for the kills,
looking thing
Mr. J.
took a lot of damage. Okay.
Get what you get when you stop the landmine. Yeah, I'm the payoff, and you're the punchline.
What's he going to do? Demon attack or physical attack, Huss?
I can't win. Think I'll run? Well, think again. Boost the tempo. Check it.
He's going to hit hard, isn't he?
We're taking you down.
If we both hit guard and he attacks, that might do less damage. I don't think we're going to be able to take him out,
That should be the trick.
but we can use the weak stuff.
Freeze!
And that might be enough of the Sabbath as well.
Well done, Ringo. With this
Take it
power,
away.
we can target their weakness.
Destroy you. Nailed it.
Yeah, that Sabbath might do
Too
enough
late
there.
for regrets now.
I wonder if the enemy can use Sabbath against us, or is this something unique to our main character here?
Gotta be kidding.
Yes, there was enough.
Spitting gold bars.
I feel like if we defended, we probably would have been okay.
Reaper. I'm the RS. And I don't fear no Reaper.
I'm no Reaper, but I can send you to hell. So face the music, RS, and take the L.
So you see Dormoth still leveled up. And they say that it's going to take more time. I think it just needs more experience points than before.
How about that? Hey, miss!
So he's now fully leveled up. Ice. So yeah, whichever one we want, ice or electric, we switch out to the other one.
Damn it! He had backup. Ringo.
Fig!
Ringo, what is this thing? It's going into me?
The Covenant's joining with you.
Covenant. Then, this was the point of Dr. Onda's message.
Fig? Fig? Are you alright? Fig!
I'm
Come
not
on.
detecting any abnormalities at the moment.
Don't go rogue on us.
It just feels a bit hot, though. Feels strange.
So, you're a friend then?
That's right. I'm Fig. I'm an agent of Ion, just like Ringo. Pleased to meet you, Arrow.
Pleased to meet you, Fig. Are there a lot of your kind out there?
If it were the only two.
There are only two like us. Ringo and I have the unique ability to directly intervene with human affairs.
Just to confirm, Fig. Are we too late to save Melody through normal means?
Yes. By the time I arrived, she was already...
Yeesh. 2 soul hacks this quick, huh? Who'd have thought?
Ringo? You can't mean...
Are you going to bring Melody back? Like you did with me?
Think about it this way. We know Arrow's death is somehow related to the end of the world. Arrow was trying to protect Milady. But what if we assume the trigger is not Arrow's death, but his failure to complete his mission?
I can't authorize this.
They're trying to guess the future, aren't they?
Any consequences from the last soul hack.
It'll be fine. I think I've got the hang of it.
That's not the issue here.
This is just to be safe. We need to be thorough, and that means cutting this thing off at every turn. And not only that, but I agreed to help Arrow protect Milady. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Understood. I'll keep watch. Can I ask you to do the same, Arrow?
Right.
Is it gonna get interesting? Are we gonna have to fight off monsters while she does this? Like, it's gonna become like a wave-based attacking game?
Consent partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go.
The whole Covenant thing, though, wasn't explained. Nothing for us to do as yet. Cinematic as this is, it would have been nice to fight against some demons. It's like
Process.
switch between the two scenes. At least with the video quality we got today, it still has that like cinematic feel about it. And that glitch was just in game.
This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
Join him and seek revenge. Is that how she became recruited?
Such beauty. And so mournful too. Just like him.
That's weird. I do like we get little snippets of story, but he goes, I want more story. At least it makes us want to learn more about the characters.
Sure, you're the main squeeze of the man in the mask, but you're endable, expendable, so hope you brought a casket. Ooh, Zip, talk about a fall. RS has got you, but you're back against the wall.
Considering how easy we found it against RS, you do wonder, is she just really bad or low level? That's one of the problems when you ask for something story focused. And it gets easy for us. It's hard to understand how it was difficult for everyone else. So like, whilst it's fun for me and enjoyable for me at this difficulty level, the story itself isn't rebalancing for that game mode we just done. It's almost as if they need to write is a little bit more of the story for each difficulty mode to make it
Lot
make
easier
sense of
this time
how
around.
we're playing.
And you are?
Relax, lady. You don't have to glare like that. My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion. I'm a super intelligent being born from the sea of information, and I'm here to stop the apocalypse.
Is she gonna take that?
And what does this super intelligent being want with a dead woman?
At least she knows she's dead.
How about I show you? Just come with me, and we'll go back.
I'm dead, you simpleton. There's no going back. Why are you even here anyway?
I'm gonna save the world.
That's more than the world deserves.
Okay? Guess it's gonna take a little more than that. So that's it? This is where you die, and you're okay with that? Because it sounded to me like you had something you still needed to do. You were running away. You wanted to survive. So take my hand, Melody, and you can survive. You'll get one more chance to make things right.
Here we had the 20-second warning during this whole sequence. At the bottom it says fast forward R1. We had a little bit of that in the first part where we pressed it to see what would happen. It really goes fast. So that's always an option for us. Unfortunately my main recording on my laptop's just died, so this is the backup recording.
Hey, she's back.
So you can see roughly into the video when things
Guess it's
on my
true.
laptop died.
Ion really is something else.
Oh? Is she not that trustworthy? Or she knows the Covenant's gone? I mean, this is a reasonable reaction to being reborn, so to speak.
So Ion is a non-human being born from a bunch of information, and you're
Okay.
like a splinter of it. That much I get. That also explains how I'm back from the dead.
More like a fight or flee
What
response, I
I don't understand is
suppose.
why you're here.
Wait, Melody! We're not with Phantom. We're here to protect you.
What are you talking about?
Right, so, I'm actually with Yatagarasu. My being with Phantom was all an act. These two here are helping me with my mission.
Yatagarasu? Then you're still my enemy.
Only if you're still a summoner for Phantom. They're after you too, aren't they? Doesn't seem like either of us is in the best spot.
Could you even go back to the Phantom Society at this point, Melody? I think it'd be kind of hard.
What's your point?
I'm saying we can help you. And it's not like we're asking you to spill your soul, so why not hear what we have to say?
Wonder if we're able
If
to
your only
share the
concern is what
vision
you'll get out of it,
with them.
it's fine. Even if you
Like,
decide to
we've
have to
seen the
look,
future.
a little more info couldn't hurt, right?
I haven't seen that before. Because we hadn't done anything on the controller. Because we've just been watching the story. It said, "Are you still there?" Give us a
Suppose I'll take you
1-minute
up on your
timer.
offer. For now.
Huh.
Then, it looks like Melody's safe and sound.
Interesting,
Sure took
okay.
A lot of effort, though.
Now then, we'll want to go over everything we've learned so far. That should help us get a better understanding of the situation.
I'm not saying
There's
it's a
still way
negative
too much
either.
we don't know.
It's just a feature of the service I don't think I remember seeing before. Because a lot of the games we're far more engaged with. But this one's been a lot of story at the moment.
We should get out of here. This place is dangerous. But where should we go?
If you need a place, I've got a safe house I've been using. We should be free to talk there.
Thank you, Arrow. Let's hurry then.
So Milady doesn't mention anything about the Covenant. So did she know? Just like one water texture and the light being the thing that... That's weird. That looks like it gives it ripples. Now do we have to go all the way back to the start of the maze, or is it going to be something like this? What's this do? Ah, cool. So we'll be able to use this to go straight to the beginning. But this seems to be taking us elsewhere in the map. Okay, not this time then. So this could be a place we come back to. So yeah, let's go back to the entrance, because it asked us to. Oh, the load's quick, nice. Any of our demon pals around? I think there's one in there. Okay, let me just find the camera a little bit here. Alright, let's exit. Let's keep the story going a little bit longer. But yeah, this first part of the game took about, I don't know, hour and a half maybe? That's a big map, and there's a good looking map. And story so far, nice. Oh, this is in the beginning of the game. Like, this is the opening cinematic. Okay. It's a very nice looking safe house.
Not really what I expected, but it's not bad.
It'll do.
Glad you like it. Fig, Milady, feel free to make yourselves at home, too.
Thank you for everything.
See,
Arrow.
gaming PC at the back there.
Okay, let's get right into it. Arrow, you were trying to save Milady because of that light form thing, right?
Guess there's no point in hiding it
That
now.
fan sounds a little annoying, but it's alright.
Yeah, that's right.
The Covenant came out of Milady and then went into me.
because I died.
I get that these Covenant things are important somehow, but I'm only just now starting to wrap my head around it.
Come on, give us some tutorial on this. Some
Can you
backstory.
tell me more about them? You two
Exactly.
are Dota summoners after all.
Alright, this is my understanding of it. Covenants are like a big source of energy, and they've been passed down from soul to soul for generations.
Okay, something old.
Supposedly, these Covenant holders wield great power.
What kind of power?
Well, simply put, possessing a Covenant awakens the holder's latent abilities.
I'm still worried that Fig's gonna
In
go
some
rogue on
cases,
us.
It can even spark, well, evolution.
Like
They
power,
say there's a total of 5 Covenants out there.
corrupts
One
her.
as powerful as it is, but the effects would only go as far as the individual could take them.
And the fact she's a computer, perhaps she has unlimited potential, maybe?
If someone were to possess all 5, then that'd be something else entirely. Gather up all 5 Covenants, and you could...
You could what?
You could call forth what's known as the Great One, a being prophesied to
So
bring
that's what
change
happened.
to the world as we know it.
In part 1 we saw a
That's
video
what
of
they say,
this,
at least.
like foretold future.
Summoning this Great One is Phantom's top priority. Am I right, Melody?
Please. You don't really need me to confirm that, do you, Mr. Double Agent? If the holder dies, the Covenant gets passed on to someone else. As a result, there's almost always some sort of conflict surrounding them. What a surprise.
I see now. So when Milady died, the Covenant found a new owner in Fig.
These covenants and this world-ending Great One you mentioned. I believe these may be the seeds that make Ion's prediction come true.
Yeah, but give a computer the ability to evolve.
Gotta be.
Does the
Considering
computer's
we're trying to
AI go
stop the end
rogue
of the
and
world,
seem
the
that
Phantom Society's shaping up to be a
humans
big
should be removed? Is the
Agreed.
story going to be that basic?
Now
That
that
we're
we
going
know
to
their
Terminator
intentions,
basically or something?
We must protect this covenant inside of them at all costs.
Section 13-esque from Star Trek, you know? Is this going to be rogue AI that evolves?
That's going to be a problem for me.
Forget it, Melody. Our summoning abilities are... changed. We don't have control over our demons. Ringo does. We think it might be due to the soul hack.
Excuse me? No one told me about this.
Don't look at me.
I guess both of these are true. Oh yeah, let's do that one. Helps
You can
give
still
her
summon through me,
an
however.
increased soul level.
Do you think you can make do with that?
I'd rather you just give me my summoning abilities back along with my covenant. Can you do that?
I mean, killing Fig, wouldn't it?
Not right away, no. You owe me for bringing you back to life. Just think of this as a little collateral for the time being.
That's a fun way of looking
Well,
at it.
it's not a terribly good deal for me, is it? Way I see it, I'm basically your slave. You don't mince words. I like that. Still, I'm afraid I can't back down that easily.
What exactly is the Covenant to you, Milady?
I don't think I need to explain why the Phantom Society needs summoners, do I?
Right. So you're after the end of the world too, huh?
Is it going to be like some family quest to keep them from doing it, I wonder?
Hey, Ringo. Mind if I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
Ion aren't human, right? So why was the Covenant passed on to Fig? What are you, really?
We agents of Ion are highly intelligent beings born from a sea of information. By installing an ego into a simulated human body, the foundation is laid for a soul to develop alongside it.
It makes you wonder if the Covenant are more than meets the eye.
So a machine can have a soul?
Is that so strange? Your
Like, will the
bodies are
Covenant
practically
try and
machines
take
too,
over Fig?
albeit fleshy ones.
Even for our kind, there is still a lot about the soul that remains unknown. Like where they come from, or what they truly are. We're no experts either. But the self-evident truth is, should one accurately recreate a human body and provide it with a means of control, then a soul will naturally take root.
Huh.
In other words, it's not just this mechanical shell, or rather, this body at play. It's a complex chain of different physiological reactions that shape the soul.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Not going the spiritual route, are they?
Supercomputers trapped inside grandfather clocks.
In even plainer terms, our origins may be different, but we are more or less the same as humans.
The whole
The
soul
trade-off
aspect
is,
there.
in this form, we can't operate at Ion's full power, nor do we have access to massive amounts of data like we used to. Ah, I see. I guess that's why they said this form was the most ideal for our mission.
Why?
Can't really soul hack if you don't have a soul yourself, can you?
Huh.
Oh, that's right, Ringo. I meant to tell you earlier, but I've made a new discovery. It's about Target Alpha, Ichiro Honda.
If I remember right, that's the famous computer engineer. What about him?
Fig was acting separately from me at the time. She was trying to protect Onda just as I was trying to protect you, Arrow.
Because an Onda had a Covenant.
The mission was a failure, but I managed to restore the surveillance camera footage. I found a video of what happened in the 24th Ward Municipal Tower.
Who attacked him?
He was killed by someone named Iron Mask.
That's something to do with
You
Milady.
say Iron Mask? The leader of Project C finally makes his move.
It was him.
So, you know him. Or well, I guess you would, seeing as you two are together.
You are?
He
Were.
called himself Iron Mask. Are you absolutely certain?
Let's take a look at the footage. Outputting video.
Ooh, more story. Again, if we ever got that 20-second warning, we could hit R1, fast forward through this. Of course, the only concern then is that you've missed out on the story. At least here with Soul Hackers, it does like a chapter. It tells you what happened the last time that you played. So when we started the second part, it told us what we did in part 1. Well, a little bit anyway. So at least there's that, but we also have L3 and log. So if I click it,
Impressive.
we do have this. So it gives us a way to keep track of what's happening. It's not perfect, but it is still something. It's a shame that we just can't replay what we had last time.
I can't imagine how
I'll
many
check the
security
menus
measures
when we
would
get
be
control
away.
again, see if there's like a
No mere
replay function.
trespasser.
Ichiro Honda, I presume. The greatest computer engineer of our time. It's a pleasure.
And you are?
I am the leader of Project C. You may call me Iron Mask.
A bit on the nose. Was Black Suit taken? Or are you a prisoner broken free? Well, it's fine. You're welcome to celebrate with me, Masked Man. So is your little wallflower.
That's probably a demon.
A system to shatter the status quo, with a perfect name to shake the very foundation of academia. The Omni System. Glorious, isn't it? Can't you feel its power?
But now it's finished, and I'm done with it. If you're a thief, then go ahead and take it.
You've designed a masterpiece, Doctor. The Omni System will uplift mankind to new heights. Alas, I'm afraid your part in our grand pageant ends here. We want something quite different from you.
I should have known. If you don't want my creation, then you must be after me. Well,
Yep.
what dwells within you?
The Covenant.
You want the Covenant.
Ah, you're already aware.
You do know I'm a genius.
Not immortal though.
Say, masked man, one last tip. Call it a parting gift from a genius. No one can control the future. Iron Mask.
Is he saying the future's like predetermined? Predestined? Which then makes what we're trying to do seem possibly worthless.
Have a future.
Not worthless, futile. So why didn't that happen to Fig?
Goodbye, Ichiro Anda. Your covenant served you well, but it will serve me far better.
See, we're like 2 hours in and I'm still intrigued by the story. I've got so many ideas where it could go, what it could be, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Like, switching the game to story, like, easy mode, essentially, story mode.
So that's it.
It's got me really
Ichiro
interested.
Anda was a Covenant holder too. And we got a good look at Iron Mask. Plus, whatever that freaky, murdery guy was.
The guy that tore out Anda's covenant, you mean?
Strength like that definitely isn't human. Maybe it's some new species of bear or something? Melody, you were on Iron Mask's team. Know anything about that?
Not really. All I know is he called that thing Zenon. He also referred to it as a vessel for the Covenants.
So that vessel's going to grow every time he gets a new one.
For the Covenants, huh?
It seems he lacked the power to fend off their attack.
Say, Milady, if you and Iron Mask are an item, why is he after you?
Ringo, what would you say to working together? You help me meet with Iron Mask.
What's in it for me?
I'll help you prevent this end of the world or whatever you've been going on about. And I'll give you all of the Covenant holders' names. Deal?
You sure? I thought you wanted the world to end.
There's a little bit more here, isn't
Some
there?
things take priority.
All right then, Melody. It's a deal.
She's joined the team.
Quick to trust, aren't you?
Not at all. But we both benefit from this. And for now, that's all I need. Speaking of which, I'm hoping we can count you in too, Arrow.
Sure. It's not like I don't have stakes in this.
Alright then. It's settled. Let's all just try to get along from here on out.
What did I just say? Guess you can't cozy up right away. I think that's a good one to go for.
Seeing as he was a double agent, I guess you can't exactly cozy up to him right away, huh?
Earn the trust.
Not in your wildest dreams. Still, I won't drag my feet around, so you've got nothing to worry about there.
That works for me. Though if possible, I'd appreciate it if you'd stop glaring at me like that.
No promises.
But of course.
Thanks.
You guys can do whatever you want, just as long as we work together.
On to the main topic. Milady, if you could go over the Covenant holders for us.
What if I just can I bring up menu triangle?
Right. These are the 5 people
No.
the Phantom Society had marked as Covenant holders. First is Iron Mask, leader of the Covenant Recovery Project, or Project C. He's a
Okay.
Covenant holder as well.
So we're gonna have to lose his at
Covenant
some
Recovery
point.
Project.
Project C. Yeah,
How
that
is
makes
the Phantom
sense.
Society able to identify these individuals?
A Covenant holder can detect another simply by looking at them. A quick glance in their direction is all it takes. Coupling that with the organization's power, the Phantom Society has been able to identify Covenant holders for a long time. Up next, we have Ichiro Onda, our late computer engineer. He held the Covenant, but had no summoning ability. Going off the security footage we just saw, his Covenant is currently being held by that man, Zenon.
This means Iron Mask is in possession of at least 2 Covenants at this time.
The third Covenant holder is a Devil Summoner, Mangetsu Kuzunoha. I imagine a certain someone here knows a lot more about him than I do, though.
Oh, okay, Arrow. Is he in charge of your group?
He's one of Yatagarasu's top Devil Summoners, and one of the key players in protecting this country.
Yes, of course.
There you have it. The fourth is a man named Saizo, who operates out of Karakacho. He's a freelance summoner who's had dealings with both Yatagarasu and the Phantom Society. And lastly, our fifth Covenant holder was me, though that's clearly not the case anymore.
That's the one I currently have.
So many of them have switched owners in such a short time. It's kind of hard to follow.
I don't know, I think they've done a decent job here.
Hang on a sec. Does that mean Iron Mask was targeting those 2 Covenant holders at once?
If that's true, then the others could be in danger too. Milady, any idea where Saizo might be?
Word is, he's typically hanging around Bar Hydron about this time. It's over on Shinsando Street.
Then that's where we gotta go. You coming, Fig?
I'll wait here for everyone. If worst comes to worst, we can't allow our enemies to obtain any more Covenants.
And if a Covenant holder can see another Covenant,
That
it
said,
would blow the
we
cover
need an
that she has
operator
it.
of sorts to appraise the situation. So allow me to play that role from the back end.
I still don't trust her though.
Roger.
If these
We'll
Covenants
let you handle
evolve,
things here then.
whoever holds them, but only as far as the potential of that person will lead them, what's the potential of a computer? Okay, I don't think I'm going to need DLC. You can hear it, I don't. Rest. Menu. Okay. So, skills, items, summoners, demons. I don't know what that is. System. Doesn't look like there's anything here that will let us watch what we've done already. You can see the last autosave. It's a little while ago. So whilst the autosave is good, because this game has so much story at the beginning, the autosave isn't saving after the story beats, after the story's being told, or after chapters. This game saves after or just before boss fights. That's its priority. I wonder if we go to title, if there's going to be some way to... If there could be some way to get... Event... Dungeon, battle... Like, you want some way to check what we've already done. Like, I got L3, and we got the log. So we have to skip story to save, we have it, but it's not ideal. We're not going to continue actually, we're already over an hour. I just hit start and it brought us here. I want to just double check the title page. Just to see if there's anything there. There isn't. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the PlayStation 4's internet speed test. So you'll get to see with what I'm working with right now. So let's head there now. Alright, in network we have test internet connection. For me, my PS4 is connected to the router via Ethernet cable. And it's pretty good. Especially download speed. So, Soul Summoner 2. I'm going to recommend it for cloud streaming. It's not perfect, so it's not going to be like 10 out of 10 must stream from the cloud, but it is good. We're talking like 8 out of 10 in quality here. It's that initial 15-minute wait is frustrating to get the autosave, and then whilst we can read what's happened in the story, we can't watch it, and it would be nice just to replay a scene or replay a chapter sequence. But the fact that we can still get some of the story is a bonus, it really is. And it visually holds up well. It's not so much that this game has fine detail, it's more colours. So if there is macro blocking, and so that's when instead of fine detail you get larger squares, we're still visually able to understand what's happening. It may not look good, but because it's not reliant on very small detail, it's more larger characters on screen, larger enemies on screen. Macro blocking for this game isn't really an issue. It's just when there is an issue from streaming, whether that is zebra striping, stream tears, because it is bright and colourful, it's obvious. So you have to decide for yourself if that's going to be a plus or a minus. For me, I think it works well. And as it's more of a traditional RPG, especially in terms of the battles, it doesn't take long to learn what buttons do what. So if we do have a moment of stream tear where instead of video we get grey, you know the buttons, it has that reflex to it where you're able to continue. Or you don't have to. You can just press a button and turn off autoplay and just wait for it to come back. Or press R1, hold R1 and just save. So yeah, it's not bad. It's just there's so much story, and you'll be skipping so much to get to the save point that I wonder if in one or two situations where you're not going to be able to get to the save point in time to manually save, because it's only 20 seconds. You might have to rewind, fast forward so much that there's a chance you're going to miss out. You can hope that it might trigger the autosave, but I don't think it would. So that's why Soul Hackers 2 is good. It really is. It's one of the best RPGs I've played for being streamed to me from the cloud. But it's not going to be my most recommended 10 out of 10 must stream from the cloud kind of game. But if you're curious and a bit low on hard drive space, or like me, have a PS4 that doesn't like Unity, I wonder if it is all launch models that have that issue, then streaming is an option. And for me personally, I am not going to delete this link, because on my cross media bar this stays as a square, as a link, so I can click it and go straight into it. So I'm going to do that. I am interested in the story. I am interested in the... Yes, it's simplified, but that's what I want from this game. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing more. Let me know in the comments how you play it. Do you download it? Did you have the disc? Do you stream it? I'd be interested to hear your different experiences, and especially if your PS4 struggles with the Unity aspect of the game. But yeah, that will do. So until the next Cloud Monday video, which will be a new game, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.